Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Tuesday the 6th of June 2023 and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology this morning. We have the moon in Capricorn all day. It's going to form a square to Chiron in Aries and then a trine to Uranus and then Mercury in Taurus, reigniting that conjunction between Uranus and Mercury from Sunday. So we've got building resilience in healing as the moon reignites Sunday's conjunction. There could be breakthroughs and then bringing in new ideas, aha moments, eureka moments that maybe come up deep from the emotions. So that's your astrology for today. Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say about the matter. So let's have Line Strider Tarot deck and let's have the Wisdom of the Oracle. Getting the name of my cards now. So what do we need to know for today? Tuesday the 6th of June 2023. Messages from Spirit please for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Let's just see, what have we got? Okay, so at the bottom we've got by the book with imagine, and happy. Okay, oops. Right, pop those back in there. Just want to put my glasses on a minute because there's some things I haven't noticed before in these cards. So the saddle thing over the big elephant's back has got a face on it. I've never noticed that before. Okay, and that. Oh, that's got like a hermit type figure on there as well in the middle. That I've never noticed that before. Okay, so by the book is using learned knowledge. Okay, things you've read, things you've studied, things you've learned. Very Gemini energy I'm picking up here. And so using your learned stuff and with your imagination and your intuition and things like that, taking both the logical and, I don't want to say illogical, logical and creative minds, that's better, and using both of them together to find happiness. When I say to find happiness, to connect in, you can see this like spiral light ascending energy around the figure on this card, that when we connect in to source, to the mind, to the higher mind, then it connects us in. So yeah, don't just try and do it all by the book. Don't try and do it all by imagination. Bring the two together today and yeah, you'll get a lot further. And also getting the sense with this imagine card with this like figure, and I don't know if you can really see it. I've never noticed it before, but it's actually making me think of the hermit and that going in with all your knowledge and your intuition and everything and connecting to the wisdom inside. So bring it all together and get happy. Let's have a look at the tarot cards and see what the tarot wants to add to the story. So we're using a Line Strider today. Oh, bit of Three of Swords there on the bottom. I think we've had enough of that card just recently. So what do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective for today, the 6th of June 2023. Messages from Spirit, please. What help, advice, support, and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Split the cards, split the deck, and yeah, where do we find ourselves today? Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, new little inspirations coming up. Okay, we've got the Sun, we've got the Six of Swords, we've got Justice, we've got the Four of Cups, and then we've got the Emperor, we've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Four of Wands. And at the bottom we've got the Nine of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Ten of Cups. Okay, right, so where we find ourselves today, the Page of Wands. New sort of messages of inspiration coming in. Just a little spark of something, a little imagination, a little that can start us on a journey to being lit up. Okay, moving into the past, we've got the Sun. So yeah, this moving into the past, it feels like sort of we've been shining our light quite well. We've been in happy, shining brightly in our own, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm losing my words today. Standing in our own light and everything, and that's moving away. That might be what sparked the inspiration, but it's moving away now. A foundation we have, we're moving away, so maybe moving from being centre stage to just sort of, drifting somewhere a bit more subtle, not so out there. I'm trying to think of the right words to use to say it. So sometimes when we've got a new inspiration or a new spark coming in, okay, we don't want to blab it out to the world straight away. We need to sort of, nurture it and help it to grow and mature, but in a quiet way. Okay, otherwise sort of, all the energy dissipates and we lose it. So this sense of moving away, I've got a sense of moving away some quieter, not into the shadows, but just somewhere where we're not right out in the broad daylight. Just sort of nurture and play with the energy of this new inspiration and see what it might become. Above we've got the Justice card, with the Scales of Justice and the Sword of Truth. So maybe we've been through a karmic readjustment or something like that, balancing of the scales. Okay, and that again, I'm just getting this sense of protection, of just sort of holding this thing close in, so as not to sort of overexpose it at this time. This could be something to do with the healing as well, with the square from the moon to Chiron in Aries, cardinal earth to cardinal fire. Okay, so almost Libra as well, which is balancing for the Justice card. And then we're moving on to the Four of Cups. So a bit of a warning, a bit of a warning not to get caught up in the mundane, and think things aren't happening. Things are happening, but it needs to be nurtured quietly. yeah. So moving on to the clarifiers, we've got quite masculine energy here. We've got the Emperor and we've got the Hierophant. So the Emperor, self-mastery, authority, being your own authority, that and by the book. Very, I see sort of by the book as sort of, you know, the scholarly, learned sort of knowledge and things, the divine masculine sort of learning, where the divine feminine is sort of much more of your imagination and your intuitive and inner knowing. So even your spiritual stuff as well for the imagination. Okay, so yeah, again, that sense of logic and rationality, and that, yeah, very direct, authoritative, self-mastery, being in sort of your masculine power, that and the very structured by the book. This is the way. But with that, we've got the spiritual coming in. Oh yeah. So again, the justice, the balance in between the two sides. We going back to this, we need both sides. We need the by the book, the scholarly learning, but we also need the imagination and the intuition and things, and the what ifs, I wonder, and just that expansion. With the Hierophant, this for me is, I know a lot of people, it's about tradition, the education system, the religious systems and things. For me, it's about taking back your authority, and bringing the spiritual and the matter together, and being the bridge between the two worlds. That really is the key to unlocking things, in my humble opinion. You may disagree if you want. This is what I find. Okay, so we've got the two approaches, and then we've got the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 portal card. And again, I'm getting sort of passing through the portal is happiness, and we need the both sides, the scholarly, the learned stuff, but also the spiritual, the imagination, and together, by uniting them and bringing those into balance, that helps us to pass through the portal. Okay, then the cards underneath, what's going on in the subconscious. It's all bubbling up in the subconscious by the looks of this. So we've got the Nine of Swords, the anxiety, the worry of ooh, maybe not trusting yourself, a bit of self-doubt and things going on. But then the Knight of Swords, new information comes in. This could be the moon trining, what aspect does it do? The moon trining Uranus and Mercury in Taurus brings in sort of new information, a swish of the sword, and suddenly there's clarity, and that brings us to the Ten of Cups. Again, the happy ever after, passing through the portal to the happy. So that's your work for today, passing through the portal to the happy. So yeah, that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and until next time, thank you for watching.